What is up, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Spelljammer Losers in Space. I am your Dungeon Master for tonight. My name is Grizlocke. You can find me on YouTube under that same name. And here on... Oh my gosh, my brain's got to go through this now. Is it Fridays?
Fridays is Curse of
Strahd. And, of course, today on Mondays, we got this show, Spelljammer. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Leave us a like down below. Maybe subscribe. Today, I've got with me 3 of the 4, as tonight, Lortomas, a.k.a. Chef, could not be with us. Sad noises. But he's here in spirit. Anyways, Mr. Sadhorn himself.
Hello, I'm BakaZombie, and I play Neve. She's an astral elf wizard.
And of course, we got Ginghi.
Hi, I'm Ginghi. I play Clara, the Plasmoid Monk.
And Meyore.
Hey, I'm Meyore, and I play the Owlin Bard.
Also, go check out
Lauren.
all of their respective channels. I mean, like, BakaZombie's over at International Library, as well as streams his own content. Meyore, you can find him under that same name, I believe, with some D&D content as well as some other stuff. I don't think Ginghi does anything, but, you know, he exists, so...
Boom.
So anyways, great start, everybody. Me and
Woo!
especially.
High energy, baby!
All right,
yeah.
so last time you guys saved, well, sorry. You guys hunted down the Harpy's hindquarters, a sort of like a pirate gang that was after a man who just made a recent discovery and was bragging about it, about the location of this item called the Romstone, which apparently can answer almost any question asked to it. And many pirates want it for the sake of finding this long sort of myth legend of this giant treasure vault called the Vault of the Dead God. You guys slaughtered you guys got there in the middle of another assault going on at the warehouse that belonged to the Harpy's hindquarters. You guys found a gnome by the name of Ginghi, who had a history with Chef. Chef decided to kill him. You guys met Clara's sister, Claire, who kind of was just like being a bit of a brat to Clara and taunting her and stuff. You guys went home, and Lauren had a little bit of a sad time doing his first ever killing. But to try and cheer you guys up, the Elmondar, the Hadozi that you guys helped with all of this, he offered you guys a reward of a giant galleon that had seen better days. It was all in disrepair. And that, I guess, sort of where we're going to pick back up, with you guys having spent a few days trying to find work out here on the Rock of Brawl, a small meteor settlement that's kind of like, doesn't have a super strong central government. It's kind of like a kind of watch yourself kind of vibe. You guys have been looking for work there, many of you being unlucky, except for Chef, who has taken up a job at the Happy Beholder with in the kitchen staff. So he's currently flipping burgers and stuff like that, as you guys are still looking for work. We'll pick up with you guys. I guess you're all sitting at the Happy Beholder around a table. Chef chef serves serving you up your morning breakfast. He brings you some coffees and eggs and bacon, and he says, "What does chef sound like?"
He's a pirate.
Hey, I made my finest bacon and eggs just for me crew.
Excellent as always, chef.
So, what are you
as
gonna do
always.
today?
Well, do you have any ideas? I've been having some luck playing at other inns.
So yeah, did you spend all 3 nights playing at other inns?
Yeah, and possibly also like trying to like get into gambling, I guess.
Roll me a performance check.
Alrighty, so let's see. That is a 15.
Okay, 15. I'm trying to think, like a 15 would be like in a stats situation would be like a +2, let's say. So give me a D100.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. D100, 45.
45. I don't know why I was thinking. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, you've made 45 gold these past 3 nights. Forget about the whole other thing. I was thinking something else.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Did anybody else? Neve was working on acid concoctions or something like that, right?
Yeah, the acid's kind of setting itself, but she would have also been doing like comparing star charts with Elmendar, and if she had time, just like random things where people needed like heavy things lifted up or things crushed down, like if they're getting rid of waste and needed like condensed down.
Are you telling me that you were
stuff.
working at a dump and you were like
Possibly, or
crushing?
just like a business that needs like boxes crushed up.
I love it.
Okay, I feel like that's you know what? You two also just roll me a D100. We're just gonna have you roll me a D100 as well. Screw it.
I'm also rolling or no?
Performance check though. Sorry.
Oh, performance.
Yeah, roll me a performance check, and if you roll a 10 or above, you get to roll a D100.
Hey, I got a 16.
Okay.
24 on the D100.
Okay. So you got 24 gold working this job.
Nice. More than I
Nice.
expected.
Clara, were you doing any sort of work or?
To her, it's sort of work. To others, it's more the terms of losing some change. So she was going around, just
She's finding money.
you know, if Gloop Gloop saw a piece of gold on the ground, or she saw someone's
somebody's
pockets
Roll
weren't
me-
as tight as they should be.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Sure.
Or stealth. Sorry, I should have. Yeah, you're
Well,
fine either way.
16.
So roll me a D100. We'll see what you've managed to sneak off with.
I gotta do that
Man, we
one.
got some Aladdin and Abu action.
Damn,
here.
69. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you probably had all sorts of tricks where like you'd have this, I mean, essentially this scary creature scurry across, somebody would be startled by it and you just like grab into the pocket or whatever. Very cool. But you definitely still need more money. So it is while eating your breakfast this morning, drinking your coffee, the large form of Captain Popo bursts through the doors. They swing open, and he floats his chair. You also see this this ball with 4 legs tapping behind him, following. You guys know to be Harvey. And the captain pulls up to your table. He says, my family. It's good to see you. Well, I have just come back from the dry dock. And, well, that is a nice ship you have there, found for us, and for us. Well, indeed. I have talked to the repairmen at the docks, and they say it'll set us back 600 to have it fully functional. Not fully.
Oh, well, that certainly seems achievable, Captain.
So, if we all pool together, what are we looking at?
Well, do you still have the 300, now 250 gold that we got from Glide's pocket?
Well, I did not expect you all to find us a new ship. Still have to pay for the repairs on the previous one.
And have you found a buyer for the previous one?
Not yet. But that is what I will be doing today.
Well, between what I have and what I've managed to scrounge up, I have a little over 200 gold myself. How has everyone else fared?
I have 100 currently, but I do have need for it, so the more we can get, the better.
Oh, of course.
I have a bit under 200.
Oh, dang.
Oh, great. How about you, Chef?
Chef's already at a different table.
Oh, okay. I'm sure Lord Luigi's paying him nicely, but I mean, of course, I'm sure with a larger ship, we'd probably need a crew and all that, right, Captain? So, I mean, on top of repairs, we probably need to be able to pay them, correct?
Yes, for a crew of that size, we'll be looking at 50 gold pieces a 10-day.
All right. So, sounds like we still need quite a bit, honestly.
We also need to arm it, as the Wildspace is dangerous.
We do have a few that cannon and ballista in the warehouse. They'll need some repairs to them, but it's something.
Yes, perhaps when Chef gets off kitchen duty, I'll have him go with me to recover those.
Smart. I mean, has anyone heard anything around town? Any sort of, a good job that we could pull off? Maybe just bringing a lot of gold in at once?
Harvey?
Oh, yes. So, I've been doing some looking around, and, there's a bit of dirty work, but if you're willing, I hear it pays very well.
Who's are Clara and Neve Neve on the same side of the table, or is anyone sitting next to Lauren?
If you want an open chair next to you, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, if anyone was sitting next to him, he was just gonna lean over and whisper, "I love listening to that little squirrel."
You guys, you watch as this top pops off the ball, and out comes this hamster that you guys know as Harvey. This little black patch of fur. It looks like an eye patch. Cute little hamster.
Yep, Lauren's squirrel comment was quite intentional. So what's the job, Harvey?
Local Sewer Sweepers Guild. Seems they have a bit of a mess on their hands.
Clara slowly starts getting up from the table. Seems dirty.
Clara, you can absorb stuff, can't you? You
Yes.
put the paint out? Can you do that with other things?
I can, yes. And that's the issue. That stuff's a nuisance getting off.
Well, they're paying a lot.
How much?
Okay. Yes, how much, Harvey?
Perhaps you should have a talk with their manager, Marvin.
Where can we find this Marvin?
I can bring you to him.
Oh. I mean, I haven't been making too much with the playing and the gambling. Sounds good to me. How about the rest of you?
Maybe we can find some protective covering for our feet, Clara. I hate the sound of it as much as you do, but if it pays well enough.
I can't wear too much or it hinders me in a way.
Just like booties for your feet.
Oh, I'm sure Large Luigi has some burlap sacks in the back. Maybe you could put one over each leg.
What? Why must you address him as his full name? Is he some type of noble?
It just sounds better rolling off the tongue. You know, sometimes, even if it's not your given name, sometimes there's another name that's just truly your name. Works even better. And for him, Large Luigi is that name.
Interesting.
Yep, I haven't gotten another word for my name. I'm just Lauren. But, you know, maybe one day I'll be known as Lauren the Magnificent or something like that.
But why don't you just call yourself that?
Well, it doesn't count if you call yourself that.
Says who?
Just renown in general and society, I suppose.
Then would it count if I called you Lauren the Magnificent?
I mean, it is a start. It might catch on.
Lauren the Pecker.
And Harvey the Squirrel. Yes, I mean, unless there's anything else you could think to cover your feet with, I think hopefully I'll be able to just fly above all the filth.
Yeah, we can go look at the market, see if there's anything. Are we going now, or are you still eating, Lauren?
Oh, he just basically like almost does like a taco of like eggs and stuff and just gargles it all down. No, I'm done. I'm quite done.
I wish you wouldn't do that.
Oh,
Alright.
it's better than a mammal hole, believe me.
I'm
Very,
gonna forget you said that.
very good. Sounds like you have a busy day ahead of you. Avi, you said for them to bring their weapons and gear, correct?
Aye, sir.
Well, you heard him.
All right. Well, I'll
Well,
just grab a few things and Lauren
I would
will head off.
also enjoy a cup of tea before we go. Chef's coffee, as he calls it, doesn't quite appetize. Clara, would you like to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure.
Harvey, in your head only, Lauren. Well, your head and Papo's.
I think they want private girl time. Perhaps
Oh,
we should go outside.
yes, of course, that makes sense. We've been all cooped up in this little inn. Captain, I have a question for you outside.
Yes, we should be going.
Of course, of course.
Actually, if you all could go to the market and see if they have any plastic booties for us, we'll take tea in my room and join you after.
Both of you. Plastic booties.
It'd be nice. I don't care to get sewage on my boots.
Anything for my children. All
Mm.
right.
What? Not your children.
Just turns around in his chair and starts to drift out.
Don't worry, we'll get your fancy boots, and Lauren will follow the captain.
Well, Clara, we can go to my room. Simon's been setting up the tea already.
She nods and picks up Gloop Gloop and follows.
Go up to the room and where the hell is Gimbal, by the way?
Gimbal is he was in there somewhere in the Happy Beholder.
Okay,
He
I
like
assume
refuses. He's like
largely
refused
you
to
watch it after him.
leave the past 3 days, just thinking, hey, I'm safer near this guy.
All right, sounds good. As soon as they get up in the room, the door will just slam shut with a mage hand. Do any of the rest of them know, Clara?
About
Sorry, abruptness. So, we met your sister the other day. How was that family reunion for you?
she pauses for a second and says, "It's about as well as I expected it."
I imagine siblings can be hard. I wouldn't know myself. But I don't know how much to dance around this subject. The Dread Mother. What's your relation to her?
Why do you want to know?
Curiosity, mostly.
You know, sister says curiosity will often get you killed.
But curiosity will also never get you answers if you don't follow it.
I guess you're right there. But, Nive, I don't think there's anything that I want to tell you about that.
That's fair. So, I assume the others don't know then.
Probably not.
Alright. Well, it'll just be between us then. If you have nothing else to say on the subject, don't let your tea get cold. Simon worked very hard on it.
So, if you notice, Clara didn't eat her food when she was in the Happy Beholder.
Yeah.
So she looks at the tea and picks it up and says, "It's all right if I drink it outside."
That's fine.
So she picks up the tea and begins walking towards the door to open it.
Just staring at her the entire time.
She opens the door, closes it, and she looks both ways across the hall, make sure there's no one walking. And then she creates a small little mouth on her face and sips it. And as she finishes the tea, she whispers to herself, "Manners." And then she walks back in the room and sets the teacup down. The tea was tea.
Glad you enjoyed.
I don't think I ever said I enjoyed it.
I know you didn't.
Well, I'm glad we got that settled then. So, if there's nothing else, Nive, me and Gloop Gloop will be leaving.
She, like, she has no pupils or irises, so it's hard to tell what she's looking at, but she does, like, a glance over at the two jars with the one, like, fully intact crawler and the crushed crawler in it. Yes. Gloop Gloop. I'll join you in a second. I have something to say to Simon.
And she walks out the door.
The door closes. Simon, at all points when I'm not telling you otherwise, be taking notes on Clara's behaviors. She grows more interesting by the day.
Yeah, it zips around and does its little almost head wag.
Then she'll sip her tea and set it down, and her and Simon will head out, follow Clara to wherever I guess we're meeting the rest of them.
Lauren, did you actually go look for booties?
Yeah. I figured might as well do something while we're, pissing about.
Okay. You ask about where to buy like rubber boots, essentially. High rubber boots. And you get a couple of options. You could go to the Fisher Mart, like look for like fisherman's supply area, or you're even directed to the Super Sweepers Guild.
The sewers. I thought you said the super sweepers. I was like,
No,
what's that?
The sewer sweepers.
Yeah, I feel like the sewer sweeper people would know what's up. I feel like they don't want that in their shoes.
Yeah.
Why don't we check that out, Captain?
Which you also know to be the place that you guys are going to anyways.
Oh yeah, true. Why don't we just wait outside for them, Captain? I'm sure they can ask themselves when we get in there.
Yeah.
Wonderful idea. That makes sense. The sweeper sewer people. All right, I'm off. Avi, help these fine folk today.
Yes, sir.
And then Neve, Clara, you guys come down to see Lauren and Harvey waiting as Papo is starting to peel down the street.
Oh yeah, as you guys show up, you can just hear Lauren asking Harvey, Harvey, do you think you could ever make me one of those contraptions?
What do you mean?
You know, your little spider suit. That would just be so much fun.
I don't think you're smart enough to operate
They
one.
call me the owl spider. What do you mean I'm not smart enough, Harvey?
There's
You'd be
lots
right.
of pulleys and buttons, and you need to know which ones to pull.
Don't listen to Lauren.
Don't get me. I know just how to press buttons. Thank you very much.
Yes, I can agree on that.
Well, we were not able to find your booties, but we figured the sewer folk that we need to speak to would have them anyways, because who best to keep things out of the shoes than the people who walk around in the muck?
Oh, did you come up with that, Lauren, or did somebody else tell you?
Well,
Surely you
guess
came up with it.
I was presented with the choice, so I guess it's not totally by myself, but I did make the decision.
Well, shall we?
Of course.
This way.
And
Harvey, do you need us to open the door for you?
you guys are already outside.
Oh no! So like when we were going inside, I was like, does he need people to open doors, or does he like shoot a little grappling cup?
You watch as you say that his round body, that's like that almost hamster ball of a mech. There's two sections on either side of it that pop out, and you see like these robot arms that have those grappling hands attached. So he has hands, and he gives them like a spin.
Fascinating. I think I knew someone named Ridley who had something similar.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you guys wandered down all these back streets till you get to the Sewer Sweepers Guild. It's a stone building with actually kind of nice architecture of like these pillars, almost a little Greek style, and the writing on the top, you know, in like a probably a dialect you guys can't decipher. Would read Sewer Sweepers Guild, but you're not sure. You enter in, and the establishment is actually very quiet. There doesn't seem to be like a soul in here. But there is like a long wood floor that does like a long hallway that's a wood floor, and it seems to be very well polished. There's a red rug It seems like it has no stains on it. Very nice, pristine rug. And it leads up to kind of the main entryway that would be kind of like the guild members hall, and it's got like some chairs and things, and you see like a dartboard in one corner, a little bar. But again, in here, it is all empty. Besides one man who sits behind the bar, a little gnomish man with kind of brown crazy hair, and very tight, narrow facial features, a little black beady eyes. And as you come into this room, he looks up from whatever he was doing. He says, "Oh, hey, come in."
Oh, hi. Harvey, aren't you going to introduce us?
Oh, yes, this is Marvin, the manager of the Sewer Sweepers Guild.
Oh.
Hi. And he's like starts like he kind of like constantly is rubbing his hands together in front of his face.
Are you okay, Marvin?
Huh? What?
Oh, your hands.
What about him?
I don't know. It just seems a little fidgety, doesn't it? Or do you have sanitizer or something? Or lotion? I don't know.
Do they itch?
I'm not. He like shh. He like stresses to like stop, and then he puts his hands down onto the table and he squeezes onto the table. No. You're here for the job.
I have a feeling you're still doing that under the table. But yes, we are here for the job.
It would be a lot easier if you just got rid of the hands.
No, I need my hands for my job.
Or being fidgety and standing here and talking.
He takes his hands back up and then he swipes them over his hair. Yeah. So, what did Harvey tell you about the job so far?
He said that boy, oh boy, Marvin has a job, and that's about all we know about it. Oh, to bring our weapons. Pay us. Oh, that too.
Yes. Oh, you get to pay yourself. That's the best part.
Oh,
Explain.
one of those.
Well, well, look at a lot of treasure in our line of work. You'd be surprised the amount of stuff that falls into the sewers in this city, or the amount of bodies thrown into the sewer, or the hidden stashes that criminals leave that we just happen to come across. But they're all in the sewers in our base in the sewers. And, well, I suppose I should explain. Everyone's gone missing.
Did notice it was a little quiet in here. I just thought maybe they were all at work.
He, like, itches his neck. Kind of real hard. And he kind of fidgets and says, no, something's, I don't know, something's wrong. A couple weeks ago, the staff kind of just started going a little crazy, a little nuts.
Is it because of the bad workplace environment?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Well, they say that people often take off the after others, and you seem to be a very, she looks up and down, not well put together person. You're very fidgety. You're too fidgety.
Oh, he
I
like
think
puts,
she's just concerned for you.
he stops itching his his hair, and puts his hands underneath his armpits. Like it's pushing down to try and stop himself from fidgeting.
Now, Marvin, I'm just curious. Have you always been like this, or did this start recently? And maybe more specifically, after everyone else went missing?
Have you tried taking a bath? That usually fixes it for people with skin.
He starts twitching.
I take that as a no.
Yes, yeah. No, I don't. No, I mean, no, I'm not normally fidgety. I didn't even notice I'm fidgeting.
You've
So
been
the-
scratching and twisting and turning and all manner of thing. Would Lauren have does this sound like anything that he's maybe heard of? Like, I'm
I was
sure
gonna
you
ask the
got
same
songs
thing.
about plagues and stuff like that.
Like, is this symptoms that Neve would pick up on?
Or is he aware of something?
So if one of you wants to give me an insight and the other wants, like, if somebody's trying to see if he's withholding information, insight. If somebody's trying to piece together if it's like an ailment they know of, I'd say either medicine or history. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think I'm definitely going for diagnosis. Oh, of course, those are like my two.
Oh,
worst
it can only
skills.
one do each of them.
Oh.
Because my history is really good.
I mean,
And
no.
that's
If
what
you guys want to
you know.
double up, that's fine. It's just what information you want will be determined
Okay,
by
yeah,
what you
Neve
pick.
is very much the logical side of it. So
Gotcha.
looking at the symptoms of what's happening, see if it lines up with anything she's aware of.
I think Clara's just going to do insight.
Nice.
They got a
Lauren will also
23
go
in
for it.
history.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
a
nice.
12 on insight.
Insight.
Lauren got a 17.
23 in history.
Nice.
Clara, you do get the feeling that maybe he's not being fully forthcoming with information. As far as the histories, I'd say Nive. I mean, it's hard to narrow down a specific cause without more information. But yeah, I mean, piecing together what he's kind of been saying, it sounds like maybe something in his work environment has caused his coworkers to go crazy, and may now be affecting him. He's fidgeting, he's scratching, perhaps some sort of You rolled a history or did you roll medicine?
History.
Yeah. It's he seems to be affected by some sort of disease or something, early stages.
I don't think I have anything that can further look into that unless it's magical, and most diseases aren't. But I guess if we have time, I mean, it's a ritual, so I might as well keep talking. And she's gonna start ritually casting detect magic to see if there's any magical effect on him.
So,
Nice.
is this a yes or a no on the bath?
Yeah, I usually just bathe myself. I mean, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bath.
Also, I assume this asteroid has doctors. Yes, maybe you should send for one. See if they can do a house call. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, you did say that all your coworkers were acting a little strange. Did you know what else did you notice about them other than them acting a little crazy?
Well, Well, they, Okay. He looks at all of you. Okay, well, so... Yeah, I have to tell you, I don't want you guys killing them. We're all were-rat people.
Oh.
That's not gonna be an issue, is it?
This makes this easy. She like slams her fists together.
Yeah, like
no.
detect magic. Like that would have been useful to knowledge to know.
Okay. No. Like we're completely. I mean, normally we're completely normal. Normally, but something is going on down there. And it's caused the were-rat peoples, my peoples, to kind of go crazy. They're like, we're trying to attack me. I don't work down there too much. I'm the manager. And when people went missing and weren't coming back up, I went down to go check on things, and they started to attack me, and I just barely got away with my life.
Oh dear.
But if you could not kill them, that would be so appreciated.
Well, you are quite hard to kill anyway, so I didn't exactly plan on it.
Well, let's say that I plan to. Would we get anything extra out of it?
No.
No, Clara, he doesn't want us to kill his friends.
Well,
Anything,
if he doesn't, he should care a lot more and offer us something. Don't you think?
Oh, as in now we're extorting him to not kill his friends?
Exactly.
Look, like I said, the majority, if not all of our treasure is kept down there. I mean, nobody goes in the sewers. It's pretty hard to get to that spot where we put everything, and it's all down there. I mean, do you take what you want?
As much as we can carry.
As much as you can carry.
Harvey, does that thing have any sort of caboose or something?
I mean, there's some space in here.
Okay, good.
And I can always adjust the density.
Ooh, yes. Well, Marvin, I mean, I like the sound of that. I hope that sounds good to you as well, Clara. But, what is the job, anyways? Do you just want us to find what's ailing your friends?
I mean, well, we're a bit behind on the work because, everybody's sick, and, if you could do a little cleaning on the side, that'd be nice. But, yeah, if you could find out what's going on, it's starting to get really, really kind of moldy down there. Smells way worse than it has in a long time. So yeah, if you could figure out what's wrong with them, maybe find the source. Hopefully they'll calm down, and then we can all go back to work.
Okay. I know you said they ran you out. Was there like a certain area they were working before, or somewhere they're maybe most concentrated? Just whatever you could tell us to help us avoid them. Or we didn't have to hurt any of them.
I mean, I'm sure... No, I mean, they're probably all over.
Whew. All right. Well, Clara, you're pretty good at knocking people out, right?
So we knock them out, not kill them, right? And she looks towards Marvin.
Preferably. I mean, they are my friends and coworkers. But, I mean, if there's nothing that can be done, I guess.
We'll try our best not to kill any, but if one happens by mistake, then Lauren will apologize.
This is intriguing. I haven't gotten to work with lycanthropy much.
Oh,
Utmost care must be taken into consideration.
that's a good point. Do you, Marvin, do you know of a way to fix us if one of your crazy friends bites us? I don't really think I'd make a good were-rat owl.
I mean, it's kind of just like, kind of comes with the job. You know, there's like a 90% chance you're gonna get lycanthropy and turn into a were-rat. So I'll just kind of live with it.
Walking out
It's not so bad.
Do we get welcomed into some sort of were-rat brotherhood if this happens?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can join the Sewer Sweepers Guild.
Well, I guess that's always a fail-safe.
That's not a failsafe I enjoy, Lauren.
It's
Can you even be infected, Clara?
I don't know, and I do not want to find out.
That just sounds disturbing.
I mean, maybe a priest might be able to do something.
I'm
Well,
just imagining rotten milk with mold growing off of it or something.
Again, I don't entirely know all of the ins and outs of lycanthropy, and I believe plasmoids aren't in the same line as humanoids, and I think lycanthropy, again, this isn't my line of work, only affects humanoids, so Clara might be safe.
Well, I read a book.
But that is a test we can conduct.
No,
I'm getting more excited by the second, actually.
No test. She snaps at me.
Oh, come now, Clara. You want to help Nevi with her work, don't
I
you?
read a book once about how a vampire was able to turn everything into vampires. It didn't make sense, but that's how it happened in the book.
Well, if you stop reading fiction novels, Clara, then you'll get more information that's useful for you.
How you know it was fiction?
Because that's not how vampirism works. Again, same line of thought as lycanthropy. I'm testing. We can try vampirism after this, Clara, if you're so intrigued by it.
And don't worry, Clara. The story will be real in your heart as long as you let it be.
Lord and Eve are the worst people to come for Clara on this.
Lord, I hope you're the first one to become a were-rat owl creature.
Well, just to let you know, I don't have the best impulse control, so one of you is definitely getting bit.
We'll make sure we drag Chef so he can get a first-hand experience.
Oh, yes. I feel like, honestly, Chef might be where something. Have you seen how hairy he is?
That's just dwarves. How high are the ceilings in these tunnels?
Oh, I mean, it can vary a little, but for the most part, they're like, I don't know, 7 feet, 8 feet.
Oh, good. I just wanted to make sure Lauren would constantly be within melee range of where rats and you can fly away from him.
There's some sections that they get bigger.
But the good thing sounds like at the bare minimum, I can at least hover above the sludge.
Speaking of, do you have the proper equipment to be traveling around in the sewers?
Oh yeah. There still might be something here. Let me go look in the closet.
Is it clean?
Sewers or the
Boots.
Of course. What do you think we are? Some sort of animal?
Clara begins vibrating.
I keep forgetting to change my laugh to
pen just-
hoo-hoo-hoos.
He goes down the hall and like you hear some rummaging through some stuff. You hear him ow as this crashing sound happens. But after a little bit, he comes back with 4 pairs of boots, rubber boots. And then he looks at Harvey like, oh, actually, Yeah, I don't know if these will work for that.
Harvey, can you turn into a boat?
No. Yes. No.
As long as you stay in your walking form and don't go into ball form, I can prestidigitation you once we are in clean area.
Oh, you know what, Harvey? You could use your back legs as little rotors.
Actually, come to think of it, will these even fit you? He looks to Lauren, who I assume has like talon feet.
Challenge.
Don't worry about me. I'm just going to try to keep above it all.
Okay. Well, there you go. I suggest using the sewer entrance just out back. That's the main one we usually use going to the sewers.
All right. Well, I mean, I am ready if the rest of you are. See if we can help this fine fellow Marvin out and walk out with armloads of treasure.
Oh, wait. You said you have prestidigitation?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
me too.
Yeah, if you could clean. I mean, that would really help. We're behind.
Do you want us to clean or not kill your friends?
A little bit of both wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Take into consideration, Simon, and the pen will write, but it's not writing anything like that. It's writing mostly about like Clara's vibrations and things.
Yeah. Okay, you guys go around back, or go ahead, Clara. Sorry.
Do you have a mop or something?
Well, yeah,
This is what the.
yeah. We have a mop. I just
You
a lot
didn't
of.
seem confident.
Oh, it's just that like all of our members are down there, and they usually bring their stuff with them. But I think I saw a mop.
You know what? Forget it. I don't want it anymore.
Oh, okay. He twitches his eyes. So you guys go out the back, and Marvin kind of points. Hey, you can go down that one right there. There's a ladder. It's like a sewer manhole.
Oh boy, here
And-
we go.
Can Harvey fit down there?
I think I'll fit. Yeah. I can make it work.
It's a big
Oh,
manhole cover.
The big one.
I hope so. And Lauren is gonna like punt Harvey down the manhole.
Actually, give me a test. I guess he doesn't see it coming. You get advantage. Contested
Nice.
athletics versus
Oh
acrobatics.
jeez. All right, darn it. I have a +0 on athletics. That's a 10.
So you go to push him, and he sticks out his robo leg and trips you, and you fall down instead.
Nice. Am I able to recover?
Roll me-
and bust out my wings at the last
Roll
second.
me acrobatics or athletics, or actually a dex saving throw.
Acrobatics. Oh,
Roll
dex
me a
saving
dex
throw.
saving.
Let's do that. Yeah,
That makes more sense.
18.
Yes. You start to fall down this hole, but you just right yourself just in time before you land in the sludge.
As he like is catching himself, Nivea will just go to Clara. Watch this. Increases density.
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Like, okay, so like Lauren like catches himself with the air just in time as he's like essentially got his body hanging right above the water, like whoo, and then just
And down into this nasty smelling sludge.
You just hear Clara go, and then starts climbing down the ladder.
Oh, disgusting. And as soon as Neve and Clara are both down, Lauren will be kind of ahead, and then he's gonna shake his wings out violently behind him at them.
Just prestidigitation instantly in front of her, clean it as he flies at her.
Oh yeah, Lauren will start prestidigitation himself. Oh no. I'm just gonna act like he doesn't necessarily know that's what happened. I thought I made it, but not quite.
Was your mouth open? What did it taste like?
No, it wasn't open.
You just
I
have
mean
to
that much.
You just have to remember, Lauren, no one can escape gravity.
Oh, I try my best regardless. And
Shall we be off?
yes. He kind of takes off, starts flying a little bit above the water as he continues to clean himself off.
As she goes, she'll prestidigitation in front of her, but only like in her path.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't know what the tunnel situation looks like down here, but after Lauren's cleaned himself, if he like sees a particular gnarly spot, he'll try to pop off a few to just clean that spot a little bit, but he's definitely not like, going hard at it.
Yeah. Well, first, Roll20 did it again. My notes are gone. So that's fun. But that's okay. So this stretch, as you come down here, the rest of you, Lauren falls in. The rest of you have to climb down this ladder, and you drop onto this stone kind of, walkway on the side of this long tunnel that goes so long that it even goes out of your dark vision range. It reeks of exactly what you think a sewer would reek of. The ground is all sticky. You can't avoid it. Luckily, some of you got your rubber boots, so it doesn't really matter. Lauren, as you kind of do, try to pop off some prestidigitations, roll me a perception check.
Alrighty, let's see here. 11.
Yeah, I mean, you just see a couple spots here and there that you can clean up real quick, just like some yellow gunk. Yeah. So, what was the question? Did I answer it?
No, we were just saying we're starting to go.
Okay, you guys start going down this long corridor. So man, my notes are gone. It's the worst ever.
It's Foundry calling to you.
I know. And before too long, not before too long, you see what seems to be a group of rats that seem to be running, scurrying down this. You hear them before you see them. Just all these rats just start to scurry, moving your direction. What do you do as they get closer? They're like 30 feet, 15 feet.
Hold your breath. Jump in.
I'll levitate off the ground so the rats go underneath me.
Oh, they're rats. I thought they were were-rats. Yeah, Lauren's kind of hovering above the sewer water part anyway, so...
Clara's just gonna try to just step to the side, I guess.
Yeah, you step to the side, and all these rats continue to scurry right past you guys as if you weren't even there. Kind of a strange behavior.
Well, I hope there aren't any sewer gators down there scaring them off.
They're either running from something or to something. I guess those are really the only options every time, but be on guard, obviously.
Yeah. Should we try to be a little stealthy, I guess? Try not to draw too much attention.
I mean, it's the sewers. Everything just echoes.
Echoes.
That's true. I guess that's why we would try to be extra quiet.
Well, it's... she just sighs. It's not as easy to be as quiet if you're on the ground.
Oh, I never thought about that. Does Clara make much sound as she walks around with her, plasmoid feet? Is it
Well,
just like...
she's stepping in the sludge. That's what I imagine. So if you're stepping in a puddle, you can't
true,
really be
true.
quiet.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Who's walking on the sideways? Who's floating? Who's doing what? As you guys.
Nive is walking, but she's like cleaning the path in front of her with prestidigitation. So she's still walking on the ground. It's just not through. And she would be behind Clara, if not also Harvey. So they're walking through gunk, and then she cleans it after they walk through.
Clara, did you say that you're walking in the gunk or on the sidewalk?
I mean,
There's a
whichever way,
sidewalk. I'm walking on the
whichever way is
sidewalk.
clear at this point. If there's a clear sidewalk, she's gonna walk on that. But if there's no clear way, then she has to just walk through the gunk.
Yeah, right now there is like a little side path.
Okay, yeah, she will walk on
Nive
that.
would be on that too.
Yeah, and then I'm sure I'll regret this, but Lauren is flying above the liquid.
Just gator launches.
Yeah.
Grabs it out of the air.
Okay.
Comes back up and Lauren's holding its jaws open.
I rolled good on athletics for once.
Help! Back underwater.
Yeah.
All right. So, after a few minutes of you guys getting your bearings and continuing to walk down, this you come to a I guess your first sort of split in the waterway. There seems to be this one section. It's a bit of a narrower tunnel. You'll only be able to go one at a time through it, and you'll have to you would have to trudge through the sludge directly. And that's on the left side. And it does seem like there's water that's water/sludge that's draining down it. It seems to kind of be at a slight incline as it drips into the main shaft that you guys are in. And then if you guys were to follow this shaft instead of taking that left one, it's fairly similar to it just continues on but veers slightly right. But you do see like there is a choice here if you want to go left or if you want to go right.
Is there tracks in either of the tunnels?
Roll me a perception or in survival. I guess survival makes the most sense.
Well, if it's a perception, it's a 13. If it's a survival, it's 11.
Okay. Kind of look around and you see in the like sort of smaller, tighter tunnel, a bunch of tiny paw prints, as if that's where the horde of mice just poured out of.
Well, if we're looking for what scared those rats, we'd go to... I already forgot what tunnel was the left.
Yeah, the left one.
The left tunnel. Otherwise, the right one seems clear.
Oh, I need to invest in bird boots. It makes sense, though, Nive.
So the left one then.
I think
Sounds
so.
like it if we're looking to actually see something down here.
Lauren just very, very slowly and sadly and kind of grossed out starts to lower himself down into the part of this, because you said it's like a smaller pipe tunnel.
Yeah, you
thing,
guys would
right?
probably
That's
have
like
to.
The water.
You'd probably have to crouch more. Like you don't necessarily have to be on your hands and knees, but you kind of gotta crouch, and you'd be directly in the water. Yeah, there's no sidewalk here.
Oh, well, after you, Clara, Harvey.
She looks to Harvey.
I'm not going first. You kidding me? Oh, defenseless hamster. What do you want?
in a giant mech.
I'll remember how defenseless you are later, and she begins to walk in front through the tunnel.
Okay, Clara's taking the lead. Who goes after Clara?
Well, Harvey, you're not first.
Fine.
Hopefully this opens up on the other side so I can clean them off. And then he'll put his talons down in the disgusting water and crouch through.
Let Lauren get a little bit ahead of her and press vegetation behind him so that she's not walking in it.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys start to go down this tighter corridor, and you notice your voices in here echo a lot more. You begin to realize this is actually like a metal pipe, as opposed to the stone that you were in before. And you do have to go slightly slightly up an incline. And before too long, Clara, roll me a perception.
Ooh, that was close. 19.
Another rat is running right toward you. What do you do?
Does it look like a regular size rat?
This rat appears to be probably like double, triple a normal rat size. It's a very large rat.
She's going to get ready to punch every living crap out of it.
Okay. So, Clara, this rat approaches you. I'll say you had an action prepared if you want to punch this rat.
Yeah, she's doing it. Let me use unarmed strike. Which one do I click? I think I clicked this one. Oh, she whiffs it.
Yeah.
I had a feeling too. I'm like, this isn't that one. This is the second that one of the night.
You
no.
You go and you extend your arm a little bit and punch out into the sludge ahead of you, missing the rat. It jumps up your arm and bites onto your neck. Let's see. Is it
Whoa.
Oh,
The approximation of where her neck would be.
What'd the rat get?
A 17.
That
What's
misses.
the rat doing?
Oh, it misses. Hang
It
on.
misses.
Okay, yeah, it tries to bite you, and now it's like kind of running around your shoulder, neck area, wherever.
It better not gloop gloops on that area.
Yeah, it's like fighting with Gloop Gloop. Gloop Gloop's chasing it around on you.
I don't know if you want to move to initiative. She's going to try to punch it again.
I mean, I guess let's. It's just a rat. It is the thing. It's like it's not initiative worthy.
Oh well, she's going to punch at it again.
Yeah.
Also, both Lauren and I are behind Harvey's mech, so we can't really see anything.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Harvey will. I guess let me pull up Harvey's stats. He even has them. Just kidding. Go ahead though, Ginge, if you want to.
Yeah.
Do another thing. Well.
Yeah, she's punching at 18.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
For 7 bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah, you as this I'll say what happens is the rat goes off of like one shoulder and starts to come down, and then gloop gloop
Yep.
jumps onto it and like holds it down. By giving you this opportunity, you punch down, you instantly knock this thing out, and it lays on its back.
She's gonna like pick it up by the tail and just toss. She's gonna toss it back in the line.
You guys behind you, you two, you see this big rat get thrown your direction.
Oh, Lauren will try to catch it because if would he know that like were rats can be giant rats or hybrid were rat people?
Is that a thing?
If
It was something I was unaware of. That's.
I think he's thinking of like werewolf rules where you could go full wolf.
Okay. Give me, you know what? Give me either
which I don't even know if werewolves in this world can do. Or
either
not.
a nature or an investigation.
All right. Oh darn, intelligence. All right, come on, nature. Let's go. 7.
Damn. Yeah, you look at this thing, it's as you look at this thing, you can't determine whether you think it was once a were-rat or whatnot. However, it seems like it's a bit mangy. It's like missing some fur. It's got like yellow sludge on it. It's pretty gross, but you're not able to determine whether it was once a were-rat or not.
Okay. Does the yellow sludge, does that kind of look like what we've been cleaning up off the sides here and there?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if this has anything to do with it. And he'll like hold it up to Nive. See, we've seen that on the tunnels before, haven't we?
Yes.
I don't know how this works. I haven't met any were people, so I'm just gonna drop this thing off later. Hopefully this opens up to another path so we can put him somewhere he doesn't drown. The poor little bugger. Good job, Clara.
You just see her just like give a hand wave.
Okay. And you guys continue to kind of crouch walk all the way until you start to see the end of the tunnel. And you hear I guess you hear it before you see it, this dripping of water down into like some sort of fall. Like there's a slight fall up ahead at the end of the tunnel, and it's like water dripping out of this pipe.
Oh.
I guess actually, yeah, you're right. That you guys were going up. I was thinking of it the other way. So if the water's not dripping out of this pipe, you hear water running into this pipe. Is what I should have said.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're in the lead, Clara.
She's just gonna keep walking.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
You keep on down this pipe until it opens back up into one of those bigger tunnels that you were in before with the sidewalks. There's also dead ahead of you. So you know there's like that riverway where all the sludge runs through on these bigger tunnels. There's like a slight cropping where the water can come down into this drainage pipe that you guys just crawled up. So and right between the two sidewalk parts on either side, there's a wooden bridge, very makeshift bridge of just kind of like planks. Looks like maybe set up from like the crew that's, responsible for cleaning this so they can easily get across without having to step into the gunk. Yeah.
So, do we just want to go across the bridge then?
There's a
Preferably.
bridge.
There is, yes. I wonder if Harvey can actually cross it with that giant ball of his.
I'll be fine. You just worry about yourself, buddy.
You know what, Harvey? How about you go first this time?
I would. But I can't get past your fat ass.
Clara's gonna roll to attack. Oh man. No, she can't hold back. She's attacking Harvey. Just one unarmed strike. She's doing it.
Oh, man.
That's a 15.
Let me look up.
His armor class gotta be like 17 or something, right?
Yeah, hopefully it's high.
If he's an armor artificer.
Well, he's also an NPC one.
Fair.
Not lethal, but she didn't appreciate that.
So
comment.
makes it, breaks it.
Oh no. We're gonna have a freaking Harvey bowling ball hurtling towards us.
Yeah, actually. Let me roll a.
He's on his legs right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he should be.
I mean, I guess he's still ball shaped for the most part.
Yeah, I guess we'll say he's on his
We're
little.
playing a game of kickball.
Because he
His
was going
little
uphill,
legs.
you can't like roll it
Yeah.
uphill. You'd have to use your crab leg to like anchor yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, you punch him and he's like, he takes the hit and it just kind of gives a slight dent to his big metal ball, but is
Don't damage the hardware.
I would be careful before your balls turn blue.
That was a good one, Clara.
She's silent and just starts leading the way anyway, so she's going to go across the wooden bridge.
and then to Lauren and Eve.
She would know. She is blue.
Harvey.
Harvey's pushing it, bro.
You come out. You can't get onto the bridge without like going all the way out first because the bridge kind of it crosses
gotcha.
it crosses over the gap,
Okay.
so you have to go in. And as you wade out into the middle, I would say, Clara, you feel something slip betweenst your rubbery boots.
Ooh.
If it still feels like it's moving in between, she's just going to try to stomp at it.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to a real initiative now that everybody's out of the stupid tunnel.
Boom, 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 boom. Damn.
I got a 14.
Let's see.
I got a 4.
Ooh, I got a 6.
What?
Oh, I must have hit my dice box after I rolled a 4 because then it was not an 18,
dang.
but I got a 4.
They're gonna mess you up.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys where you spit out here. I didn't put you guys on the map preemptively for some reason. That's my bad.
Trying to debate if Lauren is going to yeet the rat at this thing or if he's going to try to put it off to the side.
Are you still holding on to that thing?
Yeah, he's been holding it. He wanted to drop it off once we got out the other side.
Okay.
Making sure not to touch the 2 gross parts.
I'll put you guys like paste here, and then then grab you, copy. I just, for some reason, I didn't preemptively put you guys on this map. Paste. Oh man, I grabbed 2 of Clara.
Ooh.
Damn it.
All right.
Shoot, dang.
Copy. Paste. Okay. So I'll put. I think you guys would probably be like. I don't know who went next. It was Harvey next, right? You guys were fighting. Say it looks something like this. Bring you guys over. Bam. Okay.
Bam.
Ooh, there we go.
So this to the
Ooh.
right is this pipe that you guys just climbed out of and out into this bigger tunnel way. But at Clara's feet, she feels a sensation of something squirm past, and you see as it looks almost like the water bubbles. You know how like a bubble starts to appear, except it doesn't pop. What you see before you is a gray blob. Kind of resembles you.
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, kind of has a similar vibe to you.
Oops.
All right. So, it gets to go first.
Oh, fun.
It rolled really damn well.
Hooray.
And then really quick, you guys rolled a Clara. So it was Clara, Bay.
What Harvey get?
Let me roll for Harvey because I forgot to. Okay, he rolled a 12, so that'd be between. That'd be after Clara.
Yes.
Okay, so this thing kind of floats out of the water, looking almost like a big bubble about to pop, except it like how would you explain this? I mean, I guess it's very familiar to you, Clara. It secretes like a pseudopod that comes out and tries to punch you.
Ooh, punching war.
Let's go ahead and roll that. Okay, it rolls a 5.
Oh, no, it misses.
It misses. Yeah, okay, cool. And then you feel on the other side of you, or you, I guess, Lauren, you would see a second one of these begin to float to the surface, and try to attack you. It also rolled a 5.
Oh, whew.
So it is Clara's turn.
She's going to punch the one directly in front of her. So she'll take one giant step with her foot and wind back up and launch a right hook at it.
Okay.
Clearing. And this. For a 18 to hit.
Very cool. Okay.
That will do, if it does hit.
I believe 18 does hit.
That will do 7 bludgeoning.
If it doesn't, that'd be nutty. Let's double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that hits.
All right. Yeah, 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. Okay, awesome.
And then for her bonus action, she will also unarmed strike again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an 8.
Okay, 8 actually just hits, so...
Oh, wow. For 6 bludgeoning then.
Okay.
And that will do it for Clara.
Let's see. What are you? You're just punching with your fist, right?
Yeah, just unarmed strikes.
Okay, cool. So then it would be Harvey's turn. Harvey is not going to come to your help, Clara. Instead, he looks to the one that's popped up by Lauren and is going to... Let's see what kind of moves you got here, buddy. Why does he have that as a move? Thorn Whip? That doesn't make any sense.
This is grapple? That's supposed to act like Thorn Whip?
Oh, maybe that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, artificers I think get Thorn Whip, and
That makes sense.
I know Phage has one. He just like reflavors it as like barbed wire.
Yeah, he shoots out his grappling hand and tries to whip at it. Unfortunately, it's gonna have disadvantage because of how close you guys are. He rolls a 1. It is Lauren's turn.
All right. Looking at the one that Clara punched, like, does it look any different, or is it just kind of look fine for the most part?
What do you mean? The one that Clara punched?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, does it look like it's like falling apart or something, or?
Yeah, it actually looks pretty bad. It looks its body, if you could call it that, is starting to almost break apart into multiple, and not into multiple like things, but you know, kind of like it's almost dead.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. You were just trying to figure out if you needed to help out Clara or not. Oh, gross. And Lauren will take a moment to just spread his wings and lift out of the water, just kind of like right above it, so he's not touching this stuff anymore. and he will stab down at the goop with his rapier.
Okay.
So that is a 7.
Misses.
Oh.
Darn. Ooh, squirrely little things. Geez, am I gonna risk it? No, Lauren will stay there. Yeah, that is all I got.
Okay. Nive, it's your go.
Nive will begin moving down the tunnel to make space. It's about there.
Okay, cool.
And then she'll work up a firebolt and send it towards the one that is on Lauren. For an 18 to hit.
Yes, 18 hits.
That's 7 points of fire damage to that one.
Copy that. It starts to ignite, burning away some of its form. Actually, it as this does connect, it scorches a little bit, but it seems to have taken it better than you thought it might.
All right. Write that down, Simon, and that will be her turn.
Okay, copy that. It is the oozes. Okay, now they're gonna really, do some damage. The one attacks Clara. 10 doesn't
Nope.
hit. One is going to again try to attack Lauren. This one. Okay, this is a 14.
Oh, darn it. Gets me.
Okay, so it shoots out one of these pseudopods at you, and the bludgeoning from it, hold on, is 4 as it impacts. What kind of armor do you wear?
He wears leather.
Okay. You also, like, as this pseudopod hits you, it kind of splashes and starts to boil and melt some of your feathers. You take an additional ooh, ouch, 9 acid damage.
Yay!
Ooh, lordy. All right, so it was 4 bludgeoning, 9 acid.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god.
Lauren's dead.
Oh,
God.
these things I hit hard.
If they can manage to hit. Okay, so sorry that took so long. Clara, it's your go.
She is going to once again punch the one directly in front of her while laughing at Harvey. Unarmed strike. That's a 14 for 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, this one gets a nice big punch to it. It's still up. Barely.
And then she's going to do a quick roundhouse at it with her bonus action unarmed strike
Okay.
for a 9 for 5 bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah, it's dead. How do you want to kill this thing?
Well, after seeing Harvey miss, she looks over and just begins laughing and just says, "Seems like that giant metal hunk is kind of worthless." And she, quick left hook this time. And after she sinks that arm into the ooze, she jumps and spins around and kicks it with her right leg. And it just explodes.
Okay. That's one down. Anything else, Clara?
No, that's it.
Okay. So then it would be Harvey's turn. Harvey, don't get shown up, Harvey. Come All he has is ranged attacks. This sucks. He well, actually, he does have a dagger. He's gonna he pops out of the hood of his mech, and he says,
I'll show you.
and he stabs down. He pops out, jumps off his mech, and stabs down into the ooze with this dagger. Ooh, let's see. That's gonna be close. Just hits. Barely hits. It was sloppy. As he jumps on top of this thing, dealing 3 piercing damage.
Laura nods in respect of him actually jumping out.
Okay, gosh. It is now but then as Harvey kind of rights himself in the water, he has to actually float in this. It's too deep for him. And as he stabs down with his dagger, and then kind of recoil bounces off, splashes into the sewage next to you, and he's like swimming in place. But he holds his dagger up in front of himself, and the dagger looks like it has begun to kind of corrode and get rusted and maybe like melted a little. It's looking like his dagger is not. It took some damage from attacking these things. It is now Lauren's turn.
Yeah, Lauren like sees the dagger and like feels the spot where it burned him on impact. Oh, that makes sense. Well, you've got this, Clara, and Lauren will disengage back to Neve. And as he says, "You got this, Clara," he will give her bardic inspiration.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Which I think are still D6s. Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Seeing the firebolt not do as much as she wanted, she'll keep her hand raised and shoot out 3 smaller comets for magic missile, level 1. And it will do 9 points of damage.
Okay,
Force.
very cool. These impact in kind of each one pushes the gray ooze under the water as it bobs back up again after each impact. Still alive, but looking hurt.
That is her turn.
It is now. Go back to the top. No, wait. Yes, back to the top. This one is going to. It's gonna attack Harvey. Harvey was the last one to.
He doesn't have his mech armor on. He's outside of the mech. He's dead.
It tries to swallow up Harvey.
The hamster.
He's gonna die because Clara
It's
punched
cocked.
him
I
and
gotta
gave him
reroll.
7 points of goddamn damage already.
It was 6, actually.
Dude, it rolled really bad. What's a normal AC if you're not wearing armor? It's like 10. Yeah.
10 plus your dexterity.
plus
10
your
plus
dex.
your dex. So it rolled really bad, luckily for Harvey. 7. So yeah, it's not gonna hit.
Probably should never call Clara.
It is now Clara's turn.
All right, she is going to spin around to this other ooze and give it a good old left kick with unarmed strike. For a 24 to hit.
Woo. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
That's 7 damage.
Still, nope. Actually, with that, you you turn around and take this thing out, just like the first one.
And
Go ahead. No, you.
Oh, she's going to pick up Harvey and sit him back on top of his mech. That was guts with that dagger. It's a shame. Seems like it's broken now.
It's okay. I don't use it that much.
It's at this point, Harvey goes,
I'm detecting more enemies.
Great.
Oh dear.
And you guys,
From which direction?
That way.
he turns his mech to face further into the tunnels. Roll me perception checks.
Okay.
Perception checks.
Let's do it.
19.
Heck. 14.
19 as well.
Okay,
Ooh.
Lauren, Clara. Let me roll stealth, actually. Let's see. Nive, you guys see a set of beady eyes in the dark, peeking around a corner. Hold on, trying to grab a hold of this token. Eyeing you, staring at you. Let me roll something really quick. Okay. Whose turn was it last? It was Harvey.
Clara
or-
just finished her.
It was Clara's. Clara's finished her turn, unless she can use her bonus action, but that's it. So.
Okay, so back in his mech, Harvey starts to move his mech up ahead and grapple arms out and tries to pull this were-rat toward him. Let's see. He hits. Okay. He hits this were-rat, and you watch these grapple arms grab him and pull the were-rat 10 feet closer to him. It is now Lauren's turn.
We all would have been able to see that was a were-rat, right?
Yeah, it's in its like rat form.
Okay. Here, Mr. Rat.
Humanoid rat form. Sorry, like.
Yeah. So like I would say like he would have dropped that rat like right here on his way to Nive. So you'd like just run over 5, 10, 15 and grab it just with his other hand. Look, we didn't kill your friend. See? He's alive as he like wiggles the rat.
Let's see. Roll me a oh man, what would this be?
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Yeah.
A persuasion check.
So he's not dead, so.
Oh, let's go. I like these because they're 18 if I get less. 26.
God.
You hold this rat out in front and he jeez. I shouldn't even let you roll for this. This is one of those things where it should have just been too hard to succeed at, but you freaking rolled a 26. And I already said roll for me. So, he seems to, for some reason, calm down for a moment.
All right. We should probably run the other way. Marvin sent us by, and he's gonna drop the rat down and run back. And is it like behind us where Nive and Lauren are at? Is there more tunnel?
Yeah, this tunnel stretches further down south on the map. There's none on the map, but we can say you guys run down that way if you would like. As this,
Gotcha.
I guess we'll go to Neve.
She'll keep her hand up, and she's gonna hold her action to magic missile if he becomes aggressive towards Harvey.
Okay. Gotcha. And then it's Were-Rat's turn. He just got pulled close to here. He's going to he's gonna just try to scurry away. He sees all of you. He sees you throw this rat. It's something comes over him for a second. He has like a human connection with Lauren, and then he just gets down on all fours and scurries away, disengaging back around the corner. And then you guys see as he pokes and peeks his beady little eyes out again, back toward you. It's Clara's go. It seems like the rest of your team is running south.
And she's gonna look back and say, Nive, are we retreating?
I don't know which way we're supposed to be going, personally, so...
I have no idea.
She's gonna call it to Harvey. Harvey, what do you want to do?
I guess we leave that one alone? I don't know.
She's just going to, I guess, just spend her turn getting up to right there and just wait until Harvey gets further back.
Okay. So Harvey also starts to run down the other way. You guys all probably run a good distance until you feel like you've kind of fled the area. As you guys catch your breath, I assume you guys look around. It doesn't seem like it's followed you. So what do you do? Oops, wrong.
Oh, whew. Yeah, Lauren's finishing prestidigitation in himself off all that muck. That was a close one, but looks like that rat came in handy.
So are we just running from all of them or taking care of them?
I don't really know how. Like, is the thing?
Find out what the problem is with them.
Yes, and then are they all concentrated around the problem, or have they run away from the problem? I don't really know how to know where. Miss Scientific Method, what do we do?
Well, if we can subdue them in some way, we can collect data from them and see what might be affecting them. Of course, we have limited things to do that with down here. But if the source is causing them to act out of sorts, possibly they'd be closer to it then. So I think the direction we need to go is the way that thing was.
Oh, I was afraid you might say that. Well, I got burned pretty bad. Do we maybe mind holding here for a short while?
It's at that moment you hear, hey, no, stay away.
Hello?
Coming from further south.
Hello, friend. My name is Lauren.
Stay back.
We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to help Marvin's friends. Do you know Marvin?
Sounds like some sort of scuffle.
Laura's gonna run down there.
Yeah, Lauren will chase after Clara.
You start running down this southern tunnel, and you see a branched off short hallway, and down this hallway seems to be slightly barricaded with like junk wood section. You see a floating... Oh, sorry, is this thing floating? No, you see it almost looks like a giant starfish with like this elongated neck that comes up to a weird pointed head.
Oops.
That you see past him on the other side of that wood barricade, makeshift wood barricade, this this were-rat with a broom, and he's smacking at the weird starfish shaped thing.
What in the nine hells is that?
Can I tell what that is?
Roll me a oh man, a nature check. It's one of those weird things. It's not really. Would it be nature?
You don't know. I rolled bad. I guess my nature's it's still bad, but I got a 9.
9. Yeah, you're not sure. It looks like some sort of monstrosity. Or yeah.
Nothing I'm aware of.
Well, this rat man seems normal, so he could probably help us, so I would assume we should help him. Clara, do you want to punch
she's
the
already,
star?
she's already running to punch the star.
Clara, you run up to go punch this thing. We once again will return to initiative. But I'll say you get a sneak attack on this thing.
Okay,
Nice.
Unarmed strike.
This is distracted trying to attack this
That was
were
close.
rat.
That is a 22.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay. Let me just go ahead. Get myself on the correct page. 5 bludgeoning. It's one of these, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So, 5 bludgeoning damage. Wait, what? Yes. Okay. As you get up right behind it and give it a smack, let's go into initiative. We can re-roll.
Alright.
Okay.
Should never listen to you. That's a 9.
Okay.
Let's see. That is an 8.
Oh my god. Nive, your only hope.
I got an 8 as well.
Oh,
Nice.
Who's got a higher dex?
Nice.
Lauren, right? I don't know.
I have a plus 3.
what about Harvey?
Okay. RV rolls 3.
What? We didn't get above a 10.
We're at. Okay. So, up for Clara gets the sneak hit on it. This thing turns around. All rolled so bad, including this thing barely even beat you guys out. As it turns around, it's like its head spins to face you, and you see this like sucking mouth hole. It's very disturbing looking. As it's like starfish-like appendages come up and try to smack you with 2. Okay, that might hit. That's definitely gonna hit. 22.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay.
Good old starfish bitch slap.
Yeah. This thing gives you 26 plus 1. That's really not that bad of damage. Except I rolled really well. So that's gonna be 12 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, well, I ain't looking too good now.
It follows up with a second smack.
Bring it.
This is a 2 for not gonna hit. Okay. After that thing's go, Clara, you're back up again.
Oh, this thing's
Ridiculous.
dead. She is going to stagger back after that one hit, plant herself on the ground, and just going to charge at it with a fierce right hook, unarmed strike. Not fierce enough. She rolls an 8.
Oh, has it been 10 minutes yet, by the way?
got it.
Since you used your inspiration.
Yeah, I don't know if she. I
inspired her.
don't think she did.
No, I don't think it's been 10 minutes. It's probably.
No.
Yeah, we'll burn Bardic.
Yeah,
Why
we
not?
didn't go that far.
Ooh, a 6.
Ooh,
So 8 plus 6. I'm horrible at math. What is that?
14.
14.
14 actually just hits.
Nice.
You feel that
7 bludgeoning.
inspiration from Lauren kick in. And yeah, you do 7 bludgeoning. Okay.
She is going to burn a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of
And-
blows? What?
Flurry, excuse me. And she is
And
going
flurry of
to.
blows.
And she's going to attack with that.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit for 5 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then she is going to do it once more. And there it is. Oh, God. For a nat 1 for a 7.
Oh.
Yeah, it misses.
And that will do it for her turn.
Okay. Up next, Lauren.
All right. So, like, how far away is this thing from us?
So, Clara's right up on it. It's another, this whole place is very strange. There's either like you're in a wide tunnel, a narrow tunnel. This is like a narrow hallway where you can only really get in one at a time, like comfortably. You're probably just, in order to get to see that thing, you're probably just on the outside, still on that walkway, but looking down the short hallway. So it's probably like 10 feet from you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then, like, how is it looking versus how she's looking right now?
She has lost at least, some would say, half of her HP from that one hit.
Oh my god.
It still looks like it's doing okay.
Oh, geez. I'm like, oh, I hate this. Because I'm like, heroism for continuous temp HP or just healing word to healer? Oh, gee, yeah. So, oof. Yeah. So he is going to just say, yes, you've definitely got this, Clara. Don't give up yet. And he will cast Healing Word on her. And that is for 6 healing. Oh, geez, not a lot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kidokes. A lot better.
And just to, oh wait, that's a bonus action, isn't it? Yeah, that's that is all he will do as he actually he'll like swap out for his crossbow. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, Neve, it's your go. Yeah, you're looking down this short hallway. You're probably at the end of it next to Lauren, so you're like 10 feet away.
I'm only 10 feet away. I suppose the space around him is occupied by people.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Guess my best option. What is there as far as like smaller objects around me? Is there like a piece of like brick or something that fell off the wall?
There is like this makeshift barrier that this were-rat has like made, this barricade out of like, wood and other debris. There's probably some loose bricks on the ground somewhere.
All right, yeah. Then she will just like put her hand out towards one of the loose bricks and then take it and look like she's slinging it, but she's not physically touching it. And I needed to make a dex save.
Dex save. All right. $15 plus 0, so 15.
That just makes it so cool. Nothing.
Nothing?
I love catapult. A catapult sucks. If you miss, it does nothing. It's so bad, but it does so much.
Man.
Harvey's go. He says,
Clara, split!
and I will allow you to do this for free. As you
Okay.
hear Harvey's hands retract, and then two like musket pistols pop out of where his arms were, and he shoots. He fires off one of them at the thing. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Okay. And Clara, you hear it, and you hear the as the powder explodes, and the bullet comes, and you split, and the bullet goes through you and into this monster. Okay, cool. It takes a hit. Still up though. It is now this were-rat's turn. Oh hey. Could you help me, please? I swear I'm not crazy, man.
You can help by keep hitting it.
He's gonna take a smack at it. I don't know what happened to that die. Okay. Be really nice if I could pull up his stat block. As he misses. As he takes the broom and he tries to smack again at it, and he just fails and hits his barricade in front of him. It is this. Oh, it's this thing's turn.
Oh boy.
Odds, evens, odds, Ginghi, evens. Where at? Okay. Its head that was facing you snaps back around.
Oh, this rat's dead.
To try to attack the rat. The rat is gonna have partial cover because of the barricade. He goes. That's a miss on the first one. Oh. Second one is also a miss.
Oh.
2 8s. I don't know how I rolled 2 8s. That is really lucky for you guys. Okay. It's Clara's go.
How's the star? I'm just gonna call it starfish looking.
It looks okay. A little damage. Some of the carapace has, like, where you've been punching it has started to discolor as if like bruised, but it's still okay.
All right.
Chunky boy.
Feeling a bit revived after that healing word. She's going to keep charging at it, keep swinging, unarmed strike. For a 16.
Okay. That's a hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Awesome.
She's burning yet another key point for flurry of blows. So it'll be 2 hits coming out. That is a 21 to hit for 5 bludgeoning.
-5. Okay. Still alive.
That is a 17 to hit for another 5 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Now it's as you see those bruise points, and you just come in again, bam, 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 punching in the same spot, and it starts to bleed like a green sort of blood.
That will end it for Clara.
Lauren.
Alrighty. So since he whipped out his crossbow, ready to do this, well, you dodged that last one, great. And he's gonna fire off at the starfish. Let's see here. That's a 22.
22 hits.
Ooh, alright. Let's say how much damage for 6 piercing.
Yeah. It's still alive, barely. This
Nice,
you
nice.
fire this crossbow into it, and it squirms and shrieks.
Well, I think you have this, Nive. And yeah, he'll just wait there, and that's all I got.
Okay, it is it's Harvey's turn. Okay, Harvey.
Does Harvey go before Nive?
Oh, Nive's turn. I'm sorry. No, it's Nive's turn.
Firebolt. Hiya. Hey, that should hit. 18 plus whatever my modifier
that
is. 7, so 25. Where's my stinky dice? Hooray! 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. It's got 1 HP.
You know, when I can't AoE things, it's not great.
Harvey's got this.
Oh yeah, it's Harvey's turn. He fires off the other gun.
Again!
11. I don't.
I kind of want him to miss so the were-rat kills it with the broom.
And if the were-rat doesn't kill it with the bird.
He might be missing here. I'm trying to figure out what his bonus is to this gun. Because it's definitely going to come down to what he gets.
It should be Dex modifier plus proficiency, right?
Yeah, so.
Unless he's got some weird trait.
He misses.
Oh no.
As it ricochets off the wall. And kind of into the wooden barricade and splinters it some. It is now the were-rat's go. And let's see, I actually.
Almost, Harvey. Good try.
Yeah, he's just gonna try and smack it with the broom.
Do it.
He rolled a 17.
Oh.
17. As he smacks it with this wooden broom, and it shakes down his arms into his body from the impact. But the starfish creature, that head kind of retracts back into its body, and it collapses over, now lifeless.
That was quite the mighty blow, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, man.
Of course, of course. I'm actually Lauren. What is your name?
Hey, Lauren. My name was in my notes, but I lost it. I lost all my notes.
Oh, no.
My name's Harmon.
Oh, well, it's good to meet you, Harmon. Are you with the Sewer Sweeper Guild?
I am. Are you?
Okay. Well, no, but Marvin sent us down to investigate what was going wrong. He said that, your coworkers were going a bit mad and attacking people.
Yeah, Marvin's still alive, huh? Go figure.
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, he never comes down.
Oh.
Surprised
So,
he even knew to send anyone, you know?
Oh, well, I guess he's not good for nothing. What happened? Do you know?
I don't know, man. I don't know this. I think it started a few months ago when Greg died.
Condolences on Greg. How did he die?
I don't know. He just didn't come back one day. Some people said that they saw him walking around dead.
Oh, no. That were-rat that we, managed to get to scurry off before, it, didn't look undead, did it?
No, it looked a bit mangy.
Okay.
Roll me a perception, and I'll apply it to it as well, because.
Gotcha. That's
Okay.
an 18.
And it was covered in some yellow substance as well.
Gotcha.
Like the rat before.
We noticed one of your friends had some sludge on him, yellow. It's one of the crazy ones. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. The stuff started appearing. It started growing from the under. We have sort of a headquarters down here, and well, ever since Greg died, we haven't been able to get in there to clean it, and
there's been slowly this yellow stuff creeping out. I think that's when it started.
Oh my. Nive, I'm not really the brightest one when it comes to these things. This yellow sludge, just I'm a little paranoid. That you don't think it could be like a liquid form of that yellow rock arch stuff that exploded all over that other planet, do you?
I don't. It doesn't sound like it would be siphoning life force to bring it to other places. That was more of a crystalline rock. It sounds parasitic. She'd be looking over this starfish thing too to see what the nature of it is. Like if she can get any information off of it.
Since Nive's actually by it, you'll see Clara on the other side with a gloop gloop kind of standing on top of it. And Clara is currently draining some of the blood into like this small tube. And you hear her say, "This one was worthy, gloop gloop."
But yeah, could I do a check on both the starfish to get information from it and what I can think of with the yellow, I assume some kind of yellow mold that's growing on these things, affecting them in some way?
So you look at the starfish thing. Give me an investigation check.
19.
Yeah, so as you look at this thing, it doesn't actually appear to be coated in this yellow substance, but you do like kind of flip it over, and you do see like on its underside there is like a small amount, as if maybe it secreted this substance.
Scrape some of that off into a vial, put it in my pocket.
But itself
my
doesn't
bag.
seem like it's like coated in or anything.
So this seems to be the source of that stuff. My current running theory is that it's parasitic in some way and changing the chemical makeup of the were-rat's brains to act in this manner.
Hey, yeah. Can I take a look at all of you? Just want to make sure none of you are sick.
Oh, I don't mind. I guess we would want to check you out as well. Make sure that you don't have the yellow mange.
So far, I'm the only one I know that hasn't gotten sick.
Do you know how it spread? Did people shake hands, or I mean, it couldn't be breathing the same air. You seem fine.
I'm not sure what makes me so different.
Are your coworkers getting freaky dicky in the side tunnels?
What's that mean?
Not old
Oh,
enough, Clara.
don't worry about it, Clara.
He like leans over his barricade and looks at all of you. And he starts to cast something. Just a quick little something that you probably, I mean, Neve, you recognize the spell as he blasts Clara with a prestidigitation to clean her. And then you, and then Lauren. Here, you can come in now. I like to keep my place clean. And
go ahead.
go. He kind of like moves some of the barricade. And as he does, you're able to kind of see into this room a little better. It does seem to be like a bunkhouse. There's like a lot of, bunk beds and things lined up here.
Well, you seem to have done all right for yourself. Harmond, was it?
Yeah.
How long have you been trapped down here?
Well, by myself, only a couple weeks, but it started going crazy maybe a month ago.
Well, was there anywhere? I know you said that there was someone who appeared to be dead or whatnot. Do you have any idea where that person might have gone? The last time he was seen?
Well, Greg, he was the, well, he was the closet armorer. He provided he checked out and loaned and maintained all of our cleaning supplies as well as weaponry. It gets kind of dangerous down here.
As we're coming to find out. Speaking of, Marvin did mention payment of essentially whatever we could carry from, I guess, where you fellows keep all the extra loot you find. Do you know where that is by chance, in relation to where we are now?
Yeah, of course he did. That's all the loot that we find.
But I mean, look at these arms. They're not very strong. I couldn't take too much. Besides, we are going to help you, Harmon.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's worth it, I suppose. Yeah, so remember that I was telling you, we haven't been able to access our headquarters in a couple months since Greg died. He has the keys to the gate that blocks off that area. And that's where our treasure is.
Well, definitely seems like we'll need to take care of Greg. Ugh, jeez. I just don't know exactly what could be starting all this. Nive, do you have any better idea? Are there, like, where the parasite could have originated? Or are there more of these starfish things?
Possibly. They might be working for a greater force, but they seem to be the source of the yellow fungus-like material. So whatever's driving them to spread it.
Have you seen more of these things, Hartman?
Yeah, a couple. I try to avoid them. That's the first one to find me here. I thought I was pretty safe.
Do they seem to frequent any areas more than others?
Oh, I haven't been able to get back to our headquarters, because the further you get down there, it seems like there's a bigger collection of the rats, the where my brother in those things.
Oh, dear. Well, do you think it would be safer to try to wipe out these starfish things, or get the key and get in the headquarters and see if there's anything that could aid us?
I mean, you're gonna need the key either way if you want your pay.
Well, I mean, that sounds like a good place to start as any to me. What about the rest of you?
Sounds like we're rat hunting.
Or is trying to see if the rat has anything useful around his little enclosure.
You look around the room. You see bunk beds that seem to be very pristine, very clean. And on one of the like nightstands, you do see like two vials of it's hard to make out exactly what it is. But there is two interesting vials sitting on the nightstand next to one of these bunk beds.
She spots it, turns back to the to Harmon, and then she makes like these low clicking noises to Gloop Gloop, essentially saying, "Go get those."
Oh. I want to fair warn you. Putting Gloop Gloop in situations like this can lead to Gloop Gloop's death. Are you okay with that?
He's just grabbing a vial.
Yeah. I just mean, like, in the future, if you use him for nefarious deeds, he could lead to...
Clara's aware.
Okay.
Clara was gonna kill him herself.
Gloop Gloop runs over and grabs a vial. And Harmon goes, "Hey,
That's my cleaning supplies.
Well, we also came down here to help clean. You could ask Marvin whenever you come back up.
Yeah, I guess.
So we'll be taking it. That's not a problem, right? She leans in closer.
No, it's not a problem. It's just, there's not much left. The rest of the supplies is in the closet. I have noticed that, it helps to, it does a really good job of cleaning up the yellow gunk. It seemed to have left a little bit of a burn on that thing before you guys showed up. He points to the starfish creature.
Well, that sounds very useful indeed. How much of the stuff do you got, Hartman?
And what did you put in it exactly?
As Gloop Gloop returns with the vial, it's like a quarter left in there, and it's a pretty small vial. I usually, it's a little secret blend of, bleach and Vindox. A little bit of lemon dredge.
Is this stuff actually safe to use?
I wouldn't ingest it or use it near your eyes.
So you don't have a larger container of the stuff in your storage closet there?
Oh, I could make some more in the storage closet, but as I said, I don't know if it's locked or not. If it is locked, you'll need to find Greg first. If it's not, we still have to get past the crazy were-rats.
Okay. Do you think you could talk them down at all? I seem to make some sort of connection with one earlier.
They have moments of sanity, but it doesn't last long.
Well, Harmon, I think honestly you are our best bet at navigating these sewers, so I would love it if you could come with us. Because the easier it is for us to get around, the easier it will be for us to deal with this problem.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Let's go.
Go.
All right, so that would turn into an 18, because it was less than that.
Do I get to keep some of my treasure?
Of course, we won't tell Marvin a thing if you took a little bit for yourself for your personal trunk.
It's mine, so.
Oh, I thought it was more of like a communal thing.
I mean, it is. We
just
just
away yourself.
Don't give any to Marvin since he doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. I don't see why we couldn't leave a little bit extra for the group.
Okay. Yeah, just know that I don't really do any fighting.
You seem to be handy with that broom or mop there.
I was lucky you showed up.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I think we can, as long as you stay behind us, you shouldn't have to fight, I wouldn't think. We just need you to guide. I think that's all right with everyone.
Should we rest?
Back.
Should we rest first, though?
Back there.
I mean, you're welcome. You're welcome to the bunks. Just let me freshen them up for you. He goes over and he prestidigitations.
I like our germaphobe wear in the sewers. I don't know about the rest of you, but that hurt quite a bit. I wouldn't mind at least just even a short while to recover some.
Yes, I wouldn't mind getting a little arcane recovery, as it were.
And I can play a light tune, help everyone's spirits.
I'd rather you didn't.
Oh, don't you
this-
worry. As he starts
music-
strumming.
This music is
Prestidigitation, classical music over here.
it's relaxing.
All right. So if we are short resting, everyone who uses a hit die gets to add an extra d6 of health.
I didn't lose any HP, so I'll just use my arcane recovery to get back my spells.
Where is short
thank
rest
God for
in
that.
D&D Beyond?
Oh my god.
Short rest in D&D Beyond is at the top of the screen. But you do still have
There
to
it
like,
is. I'm
physically
blind.
take what dice you use out.
Yeah.
How
I see
is everybody for time? It is almost midnight.
I'm
I am not as active as I should be. 'Cause I'm getting tired.
Okay, we can. Well,
Hello,
as
Slippy.
the party takes a little bit of a break, we'll end this session. We didn't get as far as I thought we were going to.
Yeah, sorry,
but that's okay.
folks.
We'll be back next week. I'll try and find a way to maybe reincorporate Chef into this.
He just falls through a manhole.
Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you, and we hope to see you guys next time. Till then, let's keep making stories together. Peace.